First thing you want to do is get the tarp. It's going to be 40 feet long. You want to get it and lay it out on the grass. Water slides always have to be set up on grass. We don't ever set up any water units on asphalt or concrete, anything hard that would cause a bad medical issue if you fell on it. We don't want that to happen. And this tarp's going to be about 40 feet long. It's going to be about 20 feet wide. So it's a really big tarp. Once you get the tarp laid out nice, it's best to stake the tarp on the four corners before you get the unit out, because a lot of times the wind will blow it around and it kind of moves around on you when you're trying to get the inflatable on it. You're going to lay it out on the tarp, take it out of the bag. It's going to have two straps on it. You're going to hold on to those straps. You're going to need them when you roll it up. The first thing you want to do is take it out of the bag. It's best not to take it out of the bag until you've got it at the tarp and you're ready to start setting it up. That's going to protect the unit. You try to take real good care of the units. It's going to roll across the tarp. As you're rolling across the tarp, the front will be the right. So you're going to want to kind of put it on the back side of the tarp there. He's got it kind of on the back half of the tarp. He's going to roll it across the tarp this way, and the camera will be facing the front. So you're just going to roll it across the tarp there. And it'll pretty much reach end to end. So you're going to start right at the edge of the tarp. It's going to roll all the way across to the other end. There's going to be some Velcro flaps along it. He's got one right there. Just make sure you Velcro flap it. If it has a zipper, you want to zip it up. Some of them don't have zippers. They just have big Velcro flaps. The Flumes have two tubes. You don't need but the one blower, so the tube you don't use. You're just going to wrap it around like that, strap it real tight where the air will not come out. The other tube you put around the blower, put that strap on. It's got a little buckle strap, pull it real tight. Once you got the Velcro flaps on and the tubes on and that tube closed, you're just going to turn it on. The Flume's going to take about 5 to 10 minutes to blow up. It's a big unit, it's got a lot of air in it. And you can see how when he rolled it across the yard there, that as he went in that direction, this is the front, the right side here. This is where they're going to climb up down here. They're going to slide down, they're going to get off. So make sure you leave plenty of tarp there so they don't just rut your yard. As the Flume's blowing up, you just want to find these ropes or straps that are on the corners. Just pull them out away from the traffic and you want to stake them down. Just take the nail in the washer, put it in that strap. You're just going to nail it down a little bit. Make sure you do all four corners. It's best to wait until at least the unit's half blown up like it is right now, and you can start staking it down. When the unit fully inflates, you're going to pull these tether ropes. The Flumes, because they're 18 foot, we've got some extra tether ropes up high. You're going to bring that tether rope out. You're going to stake it down. If you get it up high enough, it's going to be out of the way of the kids. You might want to put a chair around that stake or something to let kids know that there's something there. But that tether rope on this side and on the back side are just going to keep it from trying to teeter from side to side. There's going to be a tether rope on the back side. You can do the same thing. Just bring it out and just stake it down. Make sure it's good and snug on that tether rope. The hose is going to be up on the top right here. It's running across that big arch there. It's going to hang off the back side right along here. You're going to take your garden hose and just hook the hose to that. The hose only has to be turned on about 1/4 of a turn, just enough to where you see water spraying up at that arch up here. Once it's spraying down there, it's going to run down the front and the side, the front and the back there. So the Flume's completely set up. It's anchored on the four corners. You've got the tether ropes anchored. You're going to climb up the back side. The water will be spraying up at the top. And they just slide down. And when it's wet, they'll slide all the way to the end and they'll exit there. And that's how you set up the Flume.